Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. It's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Ian Lubenow. We're coming to you live tonight from Central York High School. Expecting a packed house here tonight featuring Red Lion Lions taking on the Central York Panthers. District 3, 6A semifinal matchup, Ian. It should be a big one. You can feel the energy building in this gymnasium tonight.
Certainly it should. I mean, even on my way here, it was packed. The hallways are packed. Both floors are starting to fill up.
And you even mentioned the parking coming in was congested.
Brutal.
But before we get into our pregame show, we would like to thank our championship game sponsors, starting off with OSS Health, White Rose Bar and Grill, Dean's Auto Plaza, S3 Performance Training, Roma's Delight, Pizza and Catering, Basil Insurance, BLM Construction, Central York Varsity Cheerleading, and Your Medicare Solutions, all sponsors of tonight's semifinal matchup. Ian, I know you got some information here on our pregame show. Without further ado, I turn it over to Ian Lubenow.
Thank you very much. Yeah, let's take a look at the Red Lion Lions. We're looking at offense averaging about 69 points per game while giving up 57 points per game. An offensive powerhouse. Get used to hearing the name Isaiah Ogrechek, as he's averaging 25 points per game in these district playoffs here. So keep an eye out for him. 21-4, one of the Lions' best starts ever. And in the process, giving Central York their only YAA loss this year. So if
this
you're
is
looking
kind
for
of the
an
rubber
Achilles
match,
heel,
as they say, a little baseball lingo
absolutely.
here.
If you're looking for an Achilles heel to this team, it may be the Red Lion Lions. They're on a 5-game win streak, so looking to continue that. On the other side, the Panthers also high-powered offense, but a stifling defense, giving up only 49 points per game. It's their second straight trip to the semifinals, so this team has some experience here before. They've seen this before. They're also riding a 6-game win streak. Also, keep a lookout for Ryan Brown, averaging 33 points per game in the district playoffs. As we said before, this is the rubber match. These teams have split. They're 1-1 on the regular season, so these teams know each other well, so keep a lookout for that.
No doubt about it. We'll touch on what you spoke about, Ian, about star power, the scoring leader duos. First for the visiting Lions of Red Lion, Ben Martin, their second leading scorer, averaging 14 points per game. You mentioned Isaiah Ogrechek, number 21, a 1,000-point scorer, averaging 25 points per game for the Lions. If they're going to roar tonight, they're going to need this duo to do it, Ogrechek and Martin. For the Central York Panthers, well, Ryan Brown Jr., a 1,000-point scorer himself, averaging 33 points per game. His teammate, senior R.J. Jackson, averaging 14 points per game. Dynamic duos for Central York if they look to kind of move ahead in this series to take that 2-1 lead and punch their ticket into the District 3 6A finals.
Some other players to watch here tonight. We're looking at Owen Flay, Cade Shepard, and Octavius Thompson for the Red Lion Lions. 21-4, leaned on those veterans, on that veteran presence there. For the Central York Panthers, Kyler Landis, Savian Venable, and Doug Laird Jr. Also some players to watch on the court tonight.
Well, some familiar names, Ian, that we've called all season or in previous seasons. Let's talk about Sports Shooting Stars' keys to winning. First for the visiting Red Lion Lions, who, again, come in with a 21-4 record. Limit turnovers, have a balanced scoring attack, and slow down Central York's guards. Keys for winning for the Lions of Red Lion. For Central York, they come in with a 22-3 record, win the rebound battle, be the more aggressive team, and hit their free throws. tonight. Keys for Central York to winning tonight's semifinal game as one of these teams looks to move into the championship District 3 6A final. It should be a great one, Ian. It's Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. We'll want to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube page, Sports Shooting Stars, and also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
We're pretty big. Yeah, people say we're giants.
You call that giant? This is giant. At Dean's Auto Plaza, we have a giant selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all at prices that will not crush your budget.
Okay, he's the real giant.
Yeah. Come see why they call Dean's Auto Plaza York's used car giant.
White Rose Bar and Grill has always been about community, bringing people together, whether it's family dinners, date nights, or celebrating a big win. Open 7 days a week, so White Rose Bar and Grill is always there when you need a great meal, a relaxing drink, or a place to unwind after the game. Daily food and drink specials, so there's always something new to try. Stop by White Rose Bar and Grill and thank them for sponsoring this game. White Rose Bar and Grill, located on 48 North Beaver Street in York. WhiteRoseBarandGrill.com.
Here in the broadcast booth. Okay. Welcome back, sports fans. Todd Edwards, Ian Lubenow. We're here waiting player introductions. Of course, the playing of our national anthem as a packed house has settled in here at Central York High School. And you can feel kind of the energy level rising as well. Now the playing of our national anthem here from Central York High School. There you have it, sports fans, the playing of our national anthem. And I want to make mention where it's a double broadcast night for Sports Shooting Stars. Marcellus Gottwald, Ash Edwards, they're across town at York Suburban for the big girls game featuring Susquehannock and York Suburban. And of course, we're here tonight as Red Lion is introduced. Number 2, Owen Flay. Your starting 5 for Red Lion: Owen Flay, Octavius Thompson, Cade Shepard, Isaiah Ogerchek, and Ben Martin. Now for Central York, number 0, Ryan Brown Jr. Number 2, Kyler Landis. Number 4, Sabian Venable. Number 10, Ryan Jackson. And number 11, Doug Laird Jr., your starting 5 for Central York, led by their head coach, Jeff Hope. Red Lion, Steve Schmel is their head coach. And we are moments away, Ian, from tip-off. Red Lion will be wearing their yellow jerseys with black numbers. Central York in their white jerseys with black numbers.
Very clearly discernible, easy to see. Nice from the broadcasting side, and I appreciate that.
You can hear the energy level inside the gymnasium here. As Ian mentioned in our pregame show, Red Lion averaging 75 points per game and giving up only 57 points on defense. For Central York, they're averaging 67 points per game on offense and only giving up 52 points. As we are set for tip-off, Sabian Venable, Octavius Thompson, and you, the sports fans, tuning in tonight to Sports Shooting Stars. Thank you. Grab your bottled water and popcorn. It should be a dandy here tonight. A little Tuesday night basketball.
What more could you want?
And Red Lion comes up with the tip ball. Red Lion will be moving left to right on your TV screen. First quarter just underway here. The semifinal District 3 6A playoff tournament. And a drive to the net, Isaiah Ogerchek breaks the ice, Ian.
Just like we said, clean move from Ogerchek right there.
Yeah, a player we mentioned in terms of watching for Red Lion, 1,000-point scorer. And just like that, Red Lion up 2-0 as we are just underway here from Central York High School. Deep 3 by Jackson, off the mark, rebounded by Octavius Thompson.
Not shying away from the physicality there.
And I've seen Octavius Thompson. He's played football for Red Lion. He's their physical threat down low in the paint.
Certainly looks to be a presence on the
board.
Yes.
And now Cade Shepard brings the ball up for the Lions. The winner of this game will play the winner of York High Central Dauphin. And the and one opportunity. We talked about downhill. Octavius Thompson, his physical presence. Drove to the net, gets fouled, and he'll have a possible three-point play here, Ian.
Yeah, look good for Red Lion to just establish that physicality early. Good to see them on the defensive side on the boards, and Thompson on the offensive side with that and one there.
Punching it in, and now rebounded by Ryan Brown Jr. as he brings the ball up. We mentioned he's another player to watch for Central, 1,000-point scorer. Jackson for the point, and Central York breaks the ice. 4-2 lead for the Lions. over the Panthers. Just underway here, just over 6 minutes in the first quarter. Ian Lubenow, Todd Edwards, and you, Sports Shooting Stars. Isaiah Ogrechek making his presence felt early
there he
here
is again. Just doesn't look very difficult for him in there.
Big three.
Ryan Brown
just
from
like that.
distance. Deep.
Deep three for Ryan Brown. Pulls Central within one. 6'5" Red Lion. Red Lion being patient, moving the ball around. Down low to Octavius Thompson for the put in. And that play may be available all night, Ian.
Nice passing, too. I mean, they swung it around and he was there.
Yeah, Octavius Thompson with 4 points. Isaiah Ogrechek with 4. It gives Red Lion an 8-5 lead. Opening quarter from Central York High School.
Thompson, two fouls early.
You called on the foul. Something to keep an eye on.
Absolutely something to watch.
The inbound pass to Doug Laird Jr. Lair for three. Venable up with the rebound. Now Ryan Brown's bucket counts.
Clean jumper, clean jumper.
Yes, 5 points for Ryan Brown. Ogrechek for three and sinks it.
He can do it in the paint. He can do it from three.
A rebound by Thompson. And now Ogrechek brings the ball up court for the Lions. The foul on the play. He'll head to the charity stripe. Isaiah Ogrechek, just a junior for the Lions.
Excited to see, already has his 1,000-point score. Excited to see what next year holds for him, but absolutely focused on this year because
no doubt. I mean, with a deep district run, and they're hoping as well a deep state run as well for the Lions.
Things to do.
One from two for the free throw line for Isaiah Ogrechek. 8 points for Isaiah. Gives Red Lion a 12-7 lead. First quarter action. Thank you for tuning in tonight to Sports Shooting Stars. Brown drive to the net. Rebounded by Thompson.
Racking up those boards.
Yes, he is. Kick out.
Official looks to be calling time there.
And now Central with an opportunity to cut into Red Lions' lead as we approach the 4-minute mark. Kyler Landis, his first points, a big three for Kyler Landis.
Absolutely answering back right there.
Ben Martin now with the ball to give to Ogrechek. And a foul on that play.
Central York bringing in the double team there on the prime player.
Going to see Gavino Grove check in along with Alex Dotson as Doug Lair and Ryan Jackson take a seat on the bench.
First substitutions of the game.
Yep, 3:22 remaining, first quarter action. Nice inbound pass.
A clean play.
Shepard.
Clean play.
Just as you would draw it up. How about it, Ian, in practice?
Take the easy points.
14-10. Red Lion, not for long. Kyler Landis.
That's two in a row for Landis right there.
pulls Central within one, 14-13 Red Lion. And we could have an offensive shootout tonight between these two teams.
I'd love to
Ian.
see it.
Yeah.
I would love to see it.
Both teams are capable. Ogre check.
I mean, just look at the presence that he's drawing right there.
Yeah, exactly. You see it. Ben Martin now for three. Big three from Ben Martin.
Swinging it around.
Ball is
Misstep by
out
the
of bounds.
Panthers.
And last touch by Central. It'll be Red Lions ball.
Octavius Thompson checking out after a busy 5 minutes on the court.
No
there.
doubt.
I feel like we saw him everywhere.
Back and forth.
Had the assist on that last three-pointer.
Yeah.
Rebound after rebound.
Little floater with a put in. That's Owen Flay, his first bucket in tonight's contest. Gives Red Lion the lead 19-13 as we approach the 2-minute mark from Central York High School. Semifinal District 3 6A boys game featuring Red Lion and Central. Dotson drive to the net. The points for Alex Dotson.
Drives the lane.
As Owen Flay brings the ball up court. The kick out. Off the iron by Shepard. Rebound by Central. Nice move by Ryan Brown.
Clean in the paint.
7 points for Ryan Brown.
I mean, not much you can do there. Ryan Brown clean, stepping in.
Cut right through the defenders for the easy put in. Ogre check matched up on Ryan Brown and a travel called on Isaiah. And
The home crowd loves to see that one.
the student section is well represented here by the Central York Panthers.
The Panthers come out.
They packed the student section there. Landis thought about the three. Ryan Brown pulls the trigger and delivers a big three.
Back and forth tonight.
Ryan's first three and now gives Central their first lead in tonight's game, 20-19. Nice spin move to the net by Ogorchek. Gets his own rebound. Ryan Jackson comes up with it. Under 30 seconds to go here. First quarter action. And a back and forth game we've had here.
I mean, on pace for a crazy scoring night.
And right now it looks like Central content to hold on to the ball for their final shot as the final seconds tick off.
And a slight misstep there. Kyler Landis. Such a clean quarter from three, but costly turnover there.
Yeah, and now 4 seconds remain for Redline to possibly put their final shot up. Ben Martin gets it off and sinks it. Wow, Ben Martin.
Leaning, buzzer beater.
And a big three. That's his second three, and you mentioned it, a buzzer beater there to end the first quarter and gives Red Lion a 2-point lead, 22-20. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
You have trusted us for years here in Hanover, providing the best deals on reliable rides. And now we are taking things bigger and better. We've moved to York to deliver even greater deals. Woo! Same trusted service, exciting new home. And who knows, the Woo Man might have a few surprises here at our new location. Woo! Join in for an exciting new chapter with Dean's Auto Plaza. We can't wait to see you in York.
Welcome back, sports fans. End of the first quarter as we get set to start the first quarter. Ryan Jackson leads all scorers with 10 points. Isaiah Ogerchek leads his team with 8 points. It all adds up right now to a Lion lead over the Panthers, 22-20 as we get set to start the second quarter. Ian, your thoughts on first quarter action here from Central?
I mean, you have to wonder if these three-pointers are going to stop falling, because I feel like it was every three-pointer was going in. I mean,
you know, we'll keep with the theme. It's snowing threes, maybe.
Absolutely.
Here from
Some
Central.
snow still on the ground here.
Yep. It's Doug Lair's shot. And the referees conferring here on who last touched the ball. And Central's going to maintain possession.
The student section and the coach.
Yeah. A drive to the bucket by Jackson, and it falls in. And the and one for Ryan Jackson to tie this game up.
Right in front of the student section, too.
Yeah. Much to their delight.
A chance for the lead here for the Panthers.
Just underway here, second quarter action. All tied up, but Ryan Jackson has the opportunity for the go-ahead free throw.
He is averaging 69% from the line, so we saw that evident right there. But looks to get back on the next one.
Flay kicks it out to Anna. Just overthrew his intended receiver, Isaiah Ogerchek, as it sails out of bounds. It'll be Central's possession as Doug Lair Jr. brings the ball up court. Central being patient, setting their offense up. Landis for a three. Brady Burt has entered the game for Central. Now Ryan Brown's three-point shot gets his own rebound. Ben Martin now with a rebound.
Despite the repeated misses, that looks calm, cool, collected out there. Looks like they're moving with a plan. Looks like the plays are being drawn up and executed well.
Yeah, Isaiah Ogerchek with
a controversial call. The ref sides with the offensive player.
Yes, 10 points now for Isaiah Ogerchek. And the N1 opportunity. Completes it. Isaiah Ogerchek with 11 points. He was one of our players to watch in our pregame show.
Averaging 25 points per game.
He's well on his way. Well on his pace.
Already at 11.
For that tonight. Now Landis for three off the back of the iron. Misses, rebounded. Wow, and
an interesting call there.
Travel call on Owen Flay will result in Central's possession. And the Red Lion student section not happy with that call. And on that note, Coach Steve Schmel's going to call a timeout with 6:22 remaining in first half action. Your score, Red Lion 25, Central York 22. It's been a fast-paced first half here from Central York, Ian.
It's back and forth. It's clean passing. It's finding the open man. You see them finding the open three. You see them finding the open man in the paint. And it just seems like high percentage looks when they can get them.
And if you're a fan of points, I think you're going to be in for a treat tonight. A lot of scoring tonight between both teams. And this is the rubber match we talked about in our pregame show. Each team split in the regular season, so we'll see who can punch their ticket to the championship, which would be played Friday. These teams will play the winner of York High and Central Dauphin. 6A action, District 3. And we are back off the timeout. Central's possession. Doug Lair sinks it. Big three from Doug Lair.
Even though the defense was there, they kept their plan. swung it around, and finally found their shot.
And to tie this game up 25 apiece. Back and forth action we go. The kick out to Isaiah Ogrechek, and he sinks it.
Who else but?
14 points for Isaiah Ogrechek, 2 threes, and now gives Redline a 3-point lead. Nice move by Doug Lair Jr.
Not an easy shot there.
And he made it look easy.
Lair with the tough step back.
Maybe chilly outside, but both teams have come in hot tonight here at Central York. Flay's shot misses, rebounded by the Lions. Now Ogrechek for 3. Wow.
I mean, just on fire. He needs to take over for them to win, and
he's doing that right now. 17 points for Isaiah Ogrechek. And a 4-point lead for Redline, 31-27 as we approach the 4:30 mark in second quarter action. And a scramble for the ball. The Lions come up with it. Down low. Looked like Regan Coons could have had the easy bucket. She elected to kick it out for the 3-point opportunity. See, Dylan Funk has entered the game for Central York. Ryan Jackson drives to the net and the put in.
Cutting through defenders. Cutting through.
Yeah, we saw that from Ryan Bound earlier, and then Ryan Jackson. And who wants it more when it comes to the rebounds? And right now, Central.
On the offensive side. A tough foul.
Yeah, hard.
Getting chippy on the floor.
Yeah, the officials are talking things over here.
Players making their voices heard.
Yeah, his student section. And it looks like a foul called on Red Lions' Cade Shepard will send Ryan Brown Jr. to the free throw line.
Brown shooting 79% from the free throw line, so should be pretty confident here.
And now he'll have another opportunity to tie this game up. 31-30 Red Line with 3:35 remaining in second quarter action. 2 for 2.
Gets it done.
To tie this game up 31 apiece here as we approach the 3:30 mark. Ogrechek cuts through the defense to put it in.
We saw Kyler Landis check right in. Ogrechek found him. It's a tough assignment to get right off the bench right there.
Doug Lair, courtesy of using the backboard there for his 2 points.
Cutting through the baseline.
7 points for Doug Lair Jr. To tie this game up, 33 apiece. Under 3 minutes remaining, second quarter action. It's safe to say, and there's a standing room only crowd here from Central York as the fans have been given a show here. Oh, and a turnover. Ryan Brown comes up with it. Give to Jackson. The kick out by Landis. And a travel called.
He draws the foul.
And right now, Cade Shepard
getting heated with the officials. Heated.
Cooler heads need to prevail here as Cade Shepard's going to have a seat as Octavius Thompson comes in.
Still John on the bench.
Yeah.
Foul called on the floor there.
And it looks like that. Wow.
And the technical called there.
Yeah. Now a fourth called on Octavius Thompson. And a technical called, and now
suddenly this momentum has swung completely in the Panthers'
to Central side. And now I saw the scoreboard. Octavius Thompson now has 4 fouls.
Trouble for a guy they focused on early.
Yeah. 14 points for Ryan Brown. And a 2-point lead for Central.
They sub Shepard right back in after that.
35-33.
Emotions aside, Thompson's got to come out there.
He has re-entered the game. Landis for 3. And a foul called on Cade Shepard, his second.
And they just look in disarray here. I mean,
and now it looks like Julian Rodriguez Ruiz will check in. As Ryan Jackson to the free throw line.
Shepard will sub out.
And emotions are running high here on the Red Lion side.
I mean, it's a game it's a game everyone wants to win.
A timeout called by Red Lion head coach Steve Schmel.
A good decision.
Yeah, 2:05 remaining. Central York with a 2-point lead, 35-33. And what a sequence of plays, Ian, we've seen here over the course of the past minute or two on the floor.
Late. I mean, yeah, it's pesky, it's feisty. Both teams want to win, but Red Lion letting their emotions run a little high there.
We'll see if they can contain that going forward. 2:05 remaining here. Want to remind the fans it's a double feature for Sports Shooting Stars, as we also have the York Suburban girls game taking on Susquehannock. Marcella Scottwald, Ash Edwards there at York Suburban. And of course, Ian Lubenow and yours truly, Todd Edwards here from Central York. Thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars as the Central York cheerleaders are entertaining the fans here.
Central York coming back onto the court here. Jackson again, 69% from the free throw line. Look to capitalize on a nice run there for the Panthers, but we're only looking at a 2-point lead here for the Panthers after that whole stretch, so.
And there you go,
3.
Jackson.
Still a 1-possession game.
Ogerchek with the ball to give to Owen Flay. As your 3-point lead for Central York, 36-33. And Red Lion being patient here, waiting to get their shot off. And the put in by Owen Flay.
And suddenly the chance to tie this thing up. I mean, momentum aside.
And the and one, and much to the delight of the Red Lion fan base here.
They needed a win there.
Yeah,
they needed a win.
Owen will have the opportunity, as my broadcast partner mentioned, to tie it up, and he does. 5 points for Owen Flay. And we're all knotted up here from Central, 36-36. Back and forth game, kind of what we expected. We're seeing unfold here from Central between these two top teams in the YAI AA Division One, and of course representing District 3 6A. Landis for three, drains it.
3 threes for him tonight.
Yeah, 9 points, all courtesy of the 3-point. And we mentioned earlier, it's snowing threes tonight for Kyler Landis. Under a minute remaining. Owen Flay now with the ball, matched up on Ryan Brown. It looks like a 2-3 zone Central's playing here as the final seconds tick off the clock.
Lions deciding how to go about it.
And in no hurry to get their shot off, Isaiah Ogrechek, as the clock approaches 10 seconds.
Got to have the ball in his hands.
A travel called. You don't see that often from number 21, Isaiah Ogrechek. And now 6.8 seconds remain. Central now will have the opportunity.
Make it a 2-possession lead.
Jackson's shot gets off. And the buzzer sounds. We've arrived at halftime here from Central York. Your score, Central York 39, Red Lion 36. A very entertaining first half, Ian, from Central York.
I mean, I feel like leaving this half, we're looking at Central York with a lot of the momentum. It feels like it's been one side recently, but then you look at the scoreboard and they're only up 39-36 the score.
One possession game. And your leading scorer for Central York, it's Ryan Brown Jr. with 14 points. For Red Lion, Isaiah Ogrechek leads all scorers with 19 points. And now would be a good time to mention our championship game sponsors. OSS Health, White Rose Bar and Grill, Beans Auto Plaza, S3 Performance Training, Roma's Delight, Pizza and Catering, Basil Insurance, BLM Construction, Central York Varsity Cheerleading, and Your Medicare Solution, all sponsors for tonight's championship game. And we thank them for sponsoring the game and allowing us to bring the game to you. As you're watching Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you.
We're pretty big. Yeah, people say we're giants.
You call that giant? This is giant. At Dean's Auto Plaza, we have a giant selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all at prices that will not crush your budget.
Okay, he's the real giant.
Yeah. Come see why they call Dean's Auto Plaza York's used car giant.
We're good to go.
Welcome back, sports fans, to our halftime show here. As your score, Central York with a 3-point lead, 39-36. I'm joined in the broadcast booth by one of our sponsors from Your Medicare Solutions, Becky Rill. Becky, welcome back, a longtime sponsor of Sports Shooting Stars, but you're back for this championship game and brings back a lot of memories for you.
It sure does. Sitting in this same seat just a year ago. It's unbelievable, but way fun.
And your son now at the next level playing basketball at Shippensburg University.
He is, yeah. Two more regular season games, and then we're off to the playoffs.
There you go. Basketball in your blood. You just can't get it out of you.
I can't get away from it.
And speaking of Your Medicare Solutions, can you tell the viewers a little bit about what services you offer?
Absolutely. So what my husband and I do is we work with individuals locally who need health insurance. So primarily we focus on Medicare for those who are 65 and older, but we also do individual plans for those who are under 65 who don't have access to group employer plans. So we teach them about Medicare, how it works, what their health insurance options are, and help them get enrolled into plans that best meet their needs.
And that's a big one heading into the new year. I know a lot of people have gotten their premiums. They see their premiums, and they just keep to see going up and up and up. And talk a little bit about that, about affordability. Is there such a thing? And can you offer that through your service?
It is very different between Medicare and the under 65 space right now. We are seeing increases primarily with the Medicare space with deductibles, especially with prescription drugs, because that's the most expensive part for any insurance company to have to cover. So they're passing that a little bit more along to the consumer. In the under 65 space with the penny, that has definitely been a challenge. So we worked with individuals to really find plans that could be affordable for them and their families.
And give them the best deal possible.
Absolutely.
Right? And where can people contact you if they're interested in your services that you provide?
Yeah, so you can give us a call anytime at 717-487-4382. Katie, who's our sister-in-law, is on the phones. We actually just brought on Keith's twin, Kevin. So you now have 3 reels to deal with when you call in to have an appointment.
It's a family business. And just to circle back a little bit, when you turn 65, you have to sign up for Medicare, correct?
Well, it depends. If you're still actively working and you have a group employer plan that's considered credible, you can actually delay the start of your Medicare. Anyone else, yes, you have to get that started so you don't run the risk of any penalties down the road.
Got you. Understood. And we appreciate, Becky, you coming in, and tell your husband, Keith, we said hi. And again, a sponsor for tonight's championship game, Your Medicare Solution. And you're available on Facebook as well, and Instagram and social media outlets.
Absolutely. Yep. Facebook is the best social media outlet to reach us.
There you go. Becky Rill from Your Medicare Solutions. Do you have any questions, any thoughts as we wind down our halftime show?
Well, I always thank Becky and also Your Medicare Solutions for always being a sponsor for Sports Shooting Stars. Like I said, watching Ben play here for 4 years has been a treat. Give us a little bit about Shippensburg. What's going on with Ben at Shippensburg, and how their season's going?
Absolutely. So they've had a very good season. They're sitting right at 500, which means they have officially qualified for the playoffs. So they start in just over a week. Ben loves Ship. He loves his teammates. And he's just having a really great time there, getting some great minutes, and just looking forward to being part of this team that is really in a building phase. They're a very young team. And so they've got some great years ahead of them.
Well, Ben's definitely a foundational piece. I mean, anywhere he goes, he lays his mark. He does a great job. We're looking forward to watching him the next 3 years. Well, the rest of this year and the next 3 years at Shippensburg. And, also going pro after college. I mean, even across the seas, man, he has that type of talent. It can only get better, man. He has a 6'7" frame. You can shoot the ball from outside and gets busy down low, man. So big shout out to Ben Rill. He's right behind us somewhere. 1,000-point scorer
here.
Let's say exactly how much he has.
Yes.
1,651 points. A lot of points from Ben Rill. I know you're very happy, Becky.
Yeah, so proud of him, and so happy with the program here at Central, and just YAIAA in general, just phenomenal league, and puts out just fantastic student athletes. So we appreciate your support in supporting all these kids as they go through their high school years and their athletic careers here.
Like I said, you guys are sponsors, the fans, the student athletes make it all worth it. So thanks a lot for everything that you do for a program.
Becky Rill from Your Medicare Solutions. Thank you.
Stars. We bring the game to you.
Welcome back, sports fans. Ian Lubenow, Todd Edwards, and you watching Sports Shooting Stars. Before we get ready to start the third quarter action, again, we'd like to thank our championship game sponsors for tonight's broadcast: OSS Health, White Rose Bar and Grill, Beans Auto Plaza, S3 Performance Training, Roma's Delight Pizza and Catering, Basil Insurance, BLM Construction, Central York Varsity Cheerleading, and Your Medicare Solution, all sponsors for tonight's championship game semifinal District 3 6A matchup featuring Red Lion and Central York. And here we are, Ian, ready to start the third quarter. Central York with a 3-point lead, 39-36.
Hopefully we still feel the same energy. Hopefully Red Lions cool off a bit. Ready to play.
And now Red Lion moving right to left on your TV screen. Nice move by Cade Shepard. And maybe letting his play speak for itself in now, maybe here in the second half. Big bucket by Cade Shepard. Pull Red Lion within one. Central with a 1-point lead, 39-38. Yeah, cool.
Not much else to do there.
No, as Central will have possession of the ball. The inbound pass to Sadie and Venable. And those are plays you have to finish.
Gotta get those.
Yeah, I got
Upper looks, gotta get those.
Isaiah Ugerchek drives to the net. Shot just off the mark.
A tough shot, but still, you're expecting that to go in.
And you wonder sometimes you have that halftime break, if you kind of cool down a little bit, rest, and may take a few minutes, to get warmed up here. And both teams started off hot in the first two quarters here. In and out of the bucket for Kyler Landis. His specialty, the three-point shot. Yeah, already looking to add to that point total here in the third quarter. The pass down low, and the bucket, Cade Shepard.
Transition from receiving to shooting that ball.
Yes. 6 points now for Cade Shepard, and a turnover. Ben Martin comes up with it. A 2-on-1. Isaiah Ugerchek. Nice pass to Flay. Wow. And just like that, Red Lion with the lead. Yeah, up 42-39. A timeout on the court with 6:24 remaining. And we talked about maybe both teams cooling down here at halftime. Well,
Maybe only one.
Red Lion has ignited that fire right now, and they've come out.
We talked about Central York coming off the court with momentum, but Red Lion has certainly swung that back. Certainly.
A great game so far between Red Lion and Central York. A timeout on the court. Just underway here in third quarter action as the fans seem to continue to file in here at Central. We're high atop here, the broadcast booth, and they're still coming in and standing around the seating bowl here, high atop Central York.
The floor bleachers have been full since I got here. The bleachers have been full on the floor, so I guess there's nowhere else to go but up here.
Ryan Brown for three.
Ryan Brown coming off a game where he scored 28 against Chambersburg.
Yes. And now sitting with 17 points after that big three to tie this game up 42 apiece. Ogrechek now gives the ball to Shepard. Back to Ogrechek. He thought about the three. Yeah, he. Yeah, but the Red Line will come up with the possession.
Look at dismay from Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson may not have agreed with that call, but nonetheless, Red Line with the possession. Cade Shepard matched up against Ryan Brown Jr. It's bounce pass to Ogrechek, and it falls in. Isaiah now with 21 points to match his jersey number. Brown for three, sinks it.
Two stars exchanging blows.
Yes. 20 points for Ryan Brown Jr. and a 1 point lead now for Central York. And a turnover. Doug Lair comes up with it on the fast break. And the easy bucket for Doug Lair.
We're usually looking at Lair as a defensive guy, but tonight on the road with 9 points. I know we just saw him with that three, but a clean transition into his 9-point lead.
Yeah, and a 3-point lead now for Central, 47-44. You heard it from up top here, yeah.
Easy call there.
Alex Dodson checking in as Savian Venerable will have a seat on the bench for Central.
The fine line between pesky defense and foul.
Oh, the easy put in. Cade Shepard with 8 points.
After that foul, the defense might have let up a little bit and maybe let that one pass. Find a balance between the two there.
Yeah, and now a 1 point lead for Central, 47-46. Ben Martin comes up with a rebound. Red Lion ball. Cade Shepard now brings the ball up court.
Not a full court press, but certainly making that presence felt on the other side.
Ben Martin drive to the net. Nice move by Ben Martin.
Hand in the face, tough bucket.
Yeah. 8 points for Ben Martin. And Red Line now with a 1 point lead, 48-47. Landis. Ogrechek drawing the foul on Ryan Brown.
A quiet quarter from him compared to the previous.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's not over yet, still 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's third foul on Ryan Brown Jr. As Isaiah Ogrechek now at the free throw line. Sinks his first attempt. 22 points for Isaiah Ogrechek. as Gavino Grove now checks in for Ryan Brown.
Don't expect him to spend much time on the bench.
Not at all, no. I mean, Ryan Brown with 20 points. Make that 23 points for Isaiah Ogerchek. And a timeout on the court with 3:02 remaining here from Central York. Red Lion 50, Central York 47. Your thoughts from what we've seen here in the third quarter, Ian?
I mean, this third quarter, while it may not have been as flashy as the past two, we're looking at a lower scoring quarter, but still efficient looks. Just not as many threes, so it may not pop as much, but both teams still consistently scoring. Both teams making their presence felt on the offense.
Well, and you mentioned threes. Both teams capable of firing away from the three-point arc.
I expect it to return. If I
Yes.
I expect it to come back.
I want to remind the fans to stay tuned to our post-game show. We will make our way down to the hardwood floor to talk to the player of the game post-game here from Central York. One of these teams will punch their ticket to the District 3 6A championship game, which will be played Friday. Opponent and location to be determined.
Foul call on the floor there.
No, and that looks like that foul was called on Ben Martin, his second. Ryan Brown, his three just off the mark, rebound by the Lions. Reagan Coons, yeah.
Fine line between vector defense and a foul there. We saw Ryan Brown check in and immediately try to get his presence known. Just offline, but aggressive.
Ben Martin's three-point shot rattles the rim and it goes out. Dotson found an opening spot down low and puts it in. Alex Dotson now with 4 points. Pulls Central within one. Red Line with a 1 point lead, 50-49. Red Line being patient, trying to find a spot, and shot comes up short for Isaiah. Brown, nice move to the net by Ryan Brown. That's 22 points.
And suddenly we're looking at a bit of a high scorer battle.
Yeah, back to it. And Central with that bucket leads 51-50 over Red Lion. Scramble for the ball, and there's a three-point shot. Wow. That's Cade Shepard. Shepard's had a nice third quarter here coming out of the locker room. Doug Lair's shot falls in. Doug with double digits now with 11 points to match his jersey number.
Doug Lair, an all-star first team in football. He plays defensive back, and you can see that presence in there.
Yeah,
on that jumper.
All knotted up 53 apiece here.
Drop to defender with the conversion.
Yep. And now it would appear as if Central's going to hold for the final possession. It's the final seconds tick off. Gavino Grove. And the buzzer sounds. Your scores after 3 quarters: Central York 53, Red Lion 53. Now would be a good time to mention our championship game sponsors for tonight's broadcast: OSS Health, White Rose Bar and Grill, Dean's Auto Plaza, S3 Performance Training, Roma's Delight, Pizza and Catering, Basil Insurance, BLM Construction, Central York Varsity Cheerleading, and Your Medicare Solution. All sponsors for tonight's championship game featuring Red Lion, Central York, and we're all tied up 53 apiece. Stay tuned for the fight. Should be entertaining. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Okay. Yeah. And we are underway. The final 8 minutes of regulation from Central York, all tied up 53 apiece. Central with the possession to start the fourth quarter. It's Ian Lubenow, Todd Edwards. Deep three by Brown. Falls in.
Rattles around.
Yeah.
Off the backboard, off the rim, but guess that one to fall.
25 points. And now a 3-point lead for Central. Just underway here in fourth quarter action.
Pulled up on that one a little late.
And now Brown brings the ball up court for the Panthers. Working the ball around.
That one's on the floor. A nice floater, but unfortunately does not count.
Yeah, Ben Martin now with 3 fouls, as Octavius Thompson will check into this game for the Lions. Octavius with 4 fouls.
Yeah, certainly something to look at there with him in some serious foul trouble, but
and now Central York moving the ball around here, being patient offensively. And it would appear Central's in no hurry to get a shot off here. We approach the 6-minute mark. Jackson's shot comes up short. Rebound. And I see Alex Dodson trying to keep the ball in play. Goes up about halfway up the bleachers there.
all the way up.
Fans got a little more than what they bargained for there.
Looks like someone's not too happy over there. Hopefully they get that all ironed out. Fans seem to be focused on something that's not the game over there.
Yeah.
Don't know what that could be.
Overcheck. 3 drains it.
Suddenly, this Red Lion crowd was something to root for after the last event.
And Flay comes up with a steal and the put in by Owen
Coast
Flay.
to coast, transition plays, very clean.
And now a 2-point lead for the Lions.
Landis just offline.
Octavius Thompson with a rebound. Back and forth we go here.
Just doing too much there. Just a little too much. One too many touches.
Yeah.
And the Lions pay for it.
Central York comes up with the possession.
These final 5 minutes are where it's important to get those high percentage looks. Gotta nail those. Gotta hit the easy stuff. Nice pass, find the open man.
And yeah, those
Just
are the
didn't finish
shots that we
well,
talk
but
about
those-
finishing. And
Absolutely.
And now
During the crunch
Ogercheck.
time, it's the time to hit them.
And a foul called on Central's Kyler Landis, his second.
Landis a little fired up, but his coach telling him, focus on the game, doesn't matter right now.
And the put in. Owen Flay. He's been on fire here. Now a 4-point lead for Red Lion.
Not
Ian.
an easy bucket like we said, but still hitting that.
Owen now hits double digits for the Lions. And a 4-point lead for Red Lion.
These officials not necessarily siding with the defensive players here. That's
Yeah,
that's two plays tonight where you could say it could have gone either way. And both times the officials sided with the offensive player calling the blocking foul there.
Exactly, yeah. Regan Coons with the foul. Jackson's shot falls in. 9 points for Ryan Jackson to pull Central within two, 60-58. Just under 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Nice pass down low to Octavius Thompson. Comes up short.
Might have wanted the foul, but it just didn't come for him there.
That was Isaiah Ogercheck's first foul in tonight's game.
You'd think with how involved he is, he'd see a few more, but nope.
A timeout on the court with 2:52 remaining. Red Lions 60, Central York 58. What a game we've had tonight, Ian.
I mean, absolutely. We're seeing our keys to winning. They're all being hit, like we said. We're seeing physical defense. We're seeing turnovers forced. We're seeing high percentage shots made, and we're seeing that fast-paced offense from the Red Lions.
Yeah, and it's been fast-paced all game long here, and a timeout on the court. You're watching District 3 6A semifinal playoff basketball here, where the winner will punch their ticket to the championship Friday night versus an opponent to be determined and location. So it's
Central York Panthers looking to repeat, looking to go back-to-back. Red Lion hasn't been in that final since 2023, but both teams have some experience there, looking to keep that going.
your leading scorer for Central York, Ryan Brown, with 25 points. And for Red Lion, Isaiah Ogercheck, 26 points. Both of those players, they have delivered tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, it's exactly what the fans could have wanted.
And we are coming off the timeout. Central with the possession. Doug Lair Jr. Big three by Doug Lair.
Defender's hand in his face, right up against him. Didn't matter for him. Right off the inbound.
14 points for Doug Lair. And a turnover. Central York comes up with it.
Like we said, Lair only averaging 6 points per game, but when his team needed it, he came out with 14 tonight. Maybe more to come.
There's still plenty of time as we approach the 2-minute mark in regulation. Jackson matched up on Thompson.
That's good defense there.
And Ryan
good
Jackson.
Good defense there from Johnson. But
double digits with 11.
Jackson gets it done.
A timeout on the court. 1:37 remain. And Central with a 3-point lead, 63-60. What a game tonight, Ian.
I mean, we saw Red Lion leading for most of this fourth quarter, but suddenly in the last few minutes, we're seeing Central with a one possession lead. So again, it only takes one possession to flip that around.
Exactly, and they've been on fire. Back and forth game here. As we mentioned moments ago, the winner of this game punches their ticket to the championship game this Friday. And then after that, the state playoff run begins. Both teams are state qualified.
Absolutely.
Here. And should
both
be interesting.
formidable opponents for anyone
no
who
doubt.
gets the draw.
Yeah, the YIAA will be well represented on the state playoff run. But first things first, district play this week for a lot of teams.
Nice to get it done.
And it'll be Red Lions possession coming off the timeout. And a foul called on Alex Dotson.
Only two fouls for the Panthers this quarter, so
Yeah,
not much of a concern there.
.90 remaining here in regulation. Owen Flay trying to find a lane. Octavius Thompson with the rebound.
A tough rebound.
And a foul called on Alex Dotson.
On the floor there.
On the floor.
Central going to take a timeout here, talk things over.
1:07 remain here in regulation. Central York 63, Red Lions 60.
I mean, you have to wonder, it looked like Red Lion was all set up there for a play. Do they come out with the same thing out of the timeout? With some time to talk things over, do they change it up?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see Coach Steve Schmel and his team, what they have drawn up here as he's drawing on the board as we speak. A packed house is here. We thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. Want to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube page, Sports Shooting Stars, and follow Sports Shooting Stars on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday night. Ian Lubenow, Todd Edwards, and you with Sports Shooting Stars. It's been a great game, back and forth action, and your leading scorers. Isaiah Ogrechek leads all scorers with 26 points. Ryan Brown leads Central with 25 points. And both student sections have brought the enthusiasm here tonight.
Doug Lair gets subbed out.
In for Doug Lair, Brady Burt, number 13. And a foul called on Savian Venable, his second.
might as well play that close defense while you can. You know, only one more foul to
Only
give
one
here,
more foul.
but-
Yes, they're
but while you
sitting
could
at
right
4.
there,
Yes,
while you could
they're
right there.
Ogerchek's three-point shot just off the mark and just off the fingertips of Ryan Jackson as that rolls out of bounds. Red Lion will come up with the possession. 55 seconds remain. The inbound pass from Ogerchek to Flay. Back to Ogerchek. Matched up on Ryan Brown, and a three-point attempt rattles in and out of the bucket. Venable with a big rebound there.
A tough shot on both ends. Big rebound. Big rebound. Way to get the foul early. This game's certainly not over, though.
No, not at all. 40 seconds remain. And a quick foul.
Yep.
That's Owen Flay called on the foul. Be his first. It will send Ryan Brown to the free throw line.
Brown shooting 79% from the line. Big free throws here. Gotta get these.
Yes.
Give yourselves a bit of insurance.
We talked about finishing plays. This is a big series of free throws. Ryan Brown makes his first shot. 26 points for Ryan Brown.
The crowd loves that one.
And now a 4-point lead. Two for two from the free throw line.
In the clutch, he gets
27
it done.
points.
In the clutch, he gets it done.
And a 5-point lead now for Central. And Ben Martin's shot.
Just off.
Just did not finish it.
This crowd loves to see it.
And
This
while the
crowd is coming to
Central
life.
fan base certainly sensing victory here with 25 seconds remaining, as Doug Lair Jr. now will head to the free throw line. Doug Lair with 15 points.
What a night for him.
Yes.
A guy you wouldn't have expected it from, but he delivered.
You look at Ryan Jackson with 11 points, Kyler Landis 9 points, of course Ryan Brown, and there it is, a second free throw falls in. 16 points for Doug Lair. Ryan Brown with 27 points. And a 7-point lead for Central. 67-60 as there's 15 seconds remaining on the clock.
We send Ryan Brown back to the line one more time.
Familiar territory and very cool and calm at the free throw line. Ryan Brown. $28 points. A deep three by Ogerchek. Flay there for the put in. 13 points for Owen Flay. And there you have it. The buzzer sounds. Central York punches their ticket to the District 3 6A championship with a 68-62 win here at Central York. Ian, it was everything we expected and more.
Back and forth to the very end. We saw teams trading blows. It seemed like it was 3 after 3, transition plays to transition play. Defense at the end. What more could you want?
A great game, and of course, as I mentioned, Central advances to the District Championship 6A Friday night to play either the winner of Central Dauphin and York High, and of course at a location to be determined. But what a game by Ryan Brown for Central York. Finishes the game with 28 points, leads all scorers. An impressive performance for Ryan Brown. Also Doug Laird Jr. with 16 points and Ryan Jackson with 11. It all adds up to a Central win, 68-62. And we, wow, got to take our breath here.
I know.
Ian.
I mean, I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I'm 2 for 2.
You were at the York Catholic, DeLone Catholic game, and what a game we had here with the District 3 6A semifinal game. And we want to thank the fans, thank our sponsors for tuning in and watching and supporting Sports Shooting Stars. And what a game here tonight from Central York. Again, your final, Central York 68, Red Lions 62. And Central York punches their ticket to the District 3 6A championship Friday night, again, against an opponent to be determined and location to be determined. But a great game tonight. And I want to also give a shout out one last time to our game sponsors for the championship game: OSS Health, White Rose Bar and Grill, Dean's Auto Plaza, S3 Performance Training, Roma's Delight Pizza and Catering, Basil Insurance, BLM Construction, Central York Varsity Cheerleading, and Your Medicare Solutions, all sponsors for tonight's championship game. And we thank our sponsors. We thank you, the fans, again. And for Ian Lubenow, Todd Edwards, it's been a great game. Your final thoughts?
I'm happy to be here. I was happy, got the call late, but I'm happy I could make it out. Yeah, it certainly delivered. The home crowd came to play. The away crowd even traveled well.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it was a standing room only crowd here. And Redline, both fan bases travel well. And tip of the hat to Redline. They're still going to be in state contention.
Of course.
Districts, Central York advances. You mentioned moments ago, they're looking to repeat as district champs.
Back to back is the goal. That is certainly what they're looking for.
Yes, it should be a great game. And of course, want to remind the fans to continue to follow Sports Shooting Stars on our Facebook and Instagram page, and subscribe to our YouTube page, Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
We're pretty big. Yeah, people say we're giants.
You call that giant? This is giant. At Dean's Auto Plaza, we have a giant selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all at prices that will not crush your budget.
Okay, he's the real giant.
Yeah. Come see why they call Dean's Auto Plaza York's used car giant.
White Rose Bar and Grill has always been about community, bringing people together, whether it's family dinners, date nights, or celebrating a big win. Open 7 days a week, so White Rose Bar and Grill is always there when you need a great meal, a relaxing drink, or a place to unwind after the game.
Before signing off, we want to remind the fans to go over to our other YouTube page for the Susquehannock York Suburban girls basketball game taking place with Marcella Scottwalt and Ash Edwards as they are broadcasting from York Suburban. Another big game, a double feature for Sports Shooting Stars. And again, we thank our sponsors and thank you, the fans, for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones.